Hey, what's up everyone? This is Frankie with meekspace.com. Today we're going to talk about method 3 for Android devices. This method is going to show you how to get files from your box.net account onto your Android device using the box.net supplied application. Now I don't recommend using this method, at least not for right now. Today's November the 5th, 2011. And they updated the box.net app, and it's been causing a lot of problems. It doesn't necessarily always download. Sometimes it hangs up and won't download properly. And the other thing that I noticed it's doing is it's changing the name of the file when you download. And a lot of times the names of your iSilo files you download need to stay the same because other files link to them, and if the name changes, you'll get error messages when you click on links inside the file. So that's the other thing I don't like about what the newest update to box.net's app is. But I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. So what you want to do is you want to take your Android device, whether it's a tablet or an Android phone, and you'll want to visit the market. So I'm using an Android phone. Mine is a Motorola Atrix. I'm going to go to the market, and then the market I'm going to do a search for, well, that's the other thing we'll discuss. One thing I've noticed with some Android devices is they don't like to download files from links, and so there's a program on the app on the market called Download All Files. So if you do a search for Download All Files, this application will help you install files or download files when you click on links. I've already installed it, but you'll want to click on it and install Download All Files first. And after you've done that, then you'll want to go back to the search, and you'll want to type in box.net, and you'll want to install box.net. Now there is one called Boxroid for box.net. You don't want that one. You want to find the one that says box. And I've already installed it, but you'll want to download and install it. And those are free apps, both of those that I just mentioned. Once you get it installed, then you'll want to go ahead and open up the box.net app. And when you open the box.net app, it's going to, first of all, ask you to put in your username and password. And so when you do that, it's going to take you right into your box.net account, and it's going to show you a theocratic folder. And so once you get to that point, you're going to want to click the theocratic folder, and you're going to see all of the files and folders that are listed under the theocratic folder. And then at this point, you can just download whatever you want. For instance, if we wanted to download an iSilo file, we'd go into the iSilo folder, and for instance, here's examining the scriptures daily for 2012. If you click on that file, it'll open up the document, tell you what it is, and you have various options down here. The one you're interested in is the open option. So when you open it, it's going to download the file, and when it's done downloading, it's going to actually pop up a Save As file. This is happening because you installed that Download All Files app. If you hadn't downloaded that, it may not download. So this is why this is happening. So then you'll notice it's giving it a funky name. The name of the file was Examining the Scriptures Daily 2012, but now it's giving it a number file. So I've tried to change that. It doesn't seem to matter. So you go ahead and save it. It'll give you a thing saying it's saved. So then you can close out of the app, and you'll want to browse using a file manager. You can get File Expert from the Android market, or there's other ones. The default one on the Motorola is Files, and I like to use it. When you open it up, usually that file that is downloaded is saved by default on your internal device's memory under a folder called Download. And so there's that file right there under Download. Now if I have iSilo installed on my device and I click on it, it should recognize that I want to open it up in iSilo. It may pop up and ask you which program do you want to use to open it, you'll scroll through until you find iSilo and pick iSilo, and then from there on it'll open it up automatically. So here's the Examining the Scriptures Daily, and you can go into the month and go into the day and read the information. Now, here's one key. If I click on the link, you notice I get the external document RBI8 could not be found. That's because my file is still located in the downloads folder, but my Bible file is located in a different place. And so you got to make sure all these files are in the same location. And so what you'll want to do in this case is you'll want to move that file. So in my case, I can move it, and then I want to move it to a specific location. So I'm going to go up here and go back to my home and go into my SD card, and then go down to my Theocratic folder, and there's my iSilo folder, and I want to copy it to there. I want to move it to there. So now it's been moved there. So if I go down here and I find that file, now you'll notice that the file that I moved here, I already have an Examining the Scriptures Daily that's named properly because I downloaded it a different way. I didn't use the box.net app. But the file should be in here. Let's find it here. Looks like it's hiding from me. There it is. So if I open it up, it's actually the Examining the Scriptures Daily 2012. And if we go into it and go into a day like we were earlier, and we click a scripture, see, it takes us to the scripture because it's in the same location where that folder's at. So that's one of the things, some of the things you're going to have to look out for. Anyway, that's how to use the box.net app that you find on the Android market to download files from box.net. It's a method that right now, at least as of 11/5 of 2011, I wouldn't recommend using it as your main way of doing it. Hopefully in the future, if they fix the problem, I'll do a new video for this method 3, but that's how you do it. So thanks for watching our tutorial.